Can't wait to see what's inside this garage. Now, I already called Glenn, told him on my way over, so let's just knock on the garage, see what's in the garage. Wow, something big and yellow. Hey, Glenn, Mike Phillips, what's in the garage?
Hi, Mike, how do you do?
Great, hey, check this out. This is what they call a fat-fendered Ford, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, tell us about it.
Well, the first thing of interest is back in '99, the wife and I were down from Michigan, Grosseal, Michigan, on vacation into the Tampa-St. Pete area. Before we checked into the parents' place, I stopped to get gas and picked up a Auto Trader magazine. And that evening, as we're chit-chatting, I'm browsing through the magazine and came upon the truck. And told myself this would be something of interest to take a look at. Well, the next morning, we went to a flea market 20 miles away up in Palm Harbor. And on the way back, flipping through the neighborhoods, hoping to look at houses, hoping to live in Florida someday, and turn the corner, and boom, there the truck is. Needless to say, 4 days later, it was on its way back up to Michigan.
That's the problem with Auto Trader.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I was hooked.
Yeah.
So, but as to the truck itself, it's a 1954 fat fender Ford, as everybody would call it. The motor is a 350 Chevy, modified by her brother, Mike. The first thing I did is I put hydraulics to the front end after, of course, remodifying the front end.
So that's a tilt front end?
Yes,
okay.
Convertible hydraulics.
Sure.
Okay. Refabricated the short front fenders, handmade the back fenders, the stainless inside the bed, Frenched in the tail lights, shaved all the chrome.
Removed the door handles are gone.
Removed the door handles, yes. The mirrors.
It's all smoothed out, has a real nice look to it.
Well, thank you. Of course, it's got air conditioning, it's an automatic, a lot of interior modifications.
You did all these yourself?
Yes, yeah. Everything's less paint in the interior.
What's the actual paint color for this?
Well, the actual paint color is a 2001 Millennium Yellow, which is a Corvette.
It's a Corvette color.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very bright. Looks really good on this truck.
Yeah.
Really makes the body lines come out real nice. The big fat fenders, which is what these trucks are really famous for, is that big fat fender stance they have.
Yeah.
Of course, then you put the Chevy engine in it, and a lot of Ford guys probably wouldn't like that, but you know, the dependability.
But that's typical hot rod.
Yeah, typical hot rod, yeah. Is this your daily driver?
No, it's not. It's a weekend toy.
Weekend toy.
Yeah.
Do you belong to any of the truck clubs around here?
Well, no, there actually are no truck clubs per se. I did belong to a Treasure Coast street rod club.
Do you take it to car shows?
Yes, in fact, tonight I'm going to one up in the mall.
Okay, yeah.
And we've got a few of them coming up in the next few weeks, so.
So it's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's a ball.
Does wife go with you?
From time to time, yeah.
She likes the truck, but lets you do all the work.
Oh, yeah, you got that right.
What was the thing you did with the back fenders? You widened them?
Well, actually, those are fiberglass that I made a casting off the original.
Okay, so you made them yourselves, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. The original fenders are too narrow.
Yeah.
In other words, my tires protruded beyond the wheel, or beyond the sheet metal, let's say.
Sure.
And it had that slot car look, and I didn't care for that, so I made a mold of the other fenders, added on the additional 2 inches, let's say, this is what I added to it. And the front ones, those are a reproduction of the ones that were actually on there. And the method by which I reproduced those, I made a vat of concrete, took the original fender, stuck it into the concrete, waited for it to cure, of course, and then just laid my fiberglass in underneath.
Pulled the fender out and then use that for your mold?
Correct.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a lot of time?
Well, I've got about 6 years into this.
Do you still have the concrete molds?
No, no.
What if I want to build a truck? I have to do it all by myself?
Well, we can help you out.
What other modifications have you done?
Well, it's got air conditioning. It's a hot rod air. I fabricated the fittings. I had some difficult time getting the air to work in underneath the dashboard, so I had to make some fittings in order to get it to meet up to the louvers. The valance underneath the dash, that's handmade.
You hand fabricated all that?
Completely, yes.
Okay. Well, Glenn, thank you very much for sharing your truck with our audience.
Well, thank you, Mike.
And we're going to take a break, and then when we come back, I'll be off to another garage.
What's in the Garage, presented by AutoGeek.net, is being brought to you by ARP, the world leader in fastener technology. And by Pinnacle, Science and Nature in Harmony, available at autogeek.net. And by Minzerna, the world's finest polishing materials, available at autogeek.net.